Hey, what's up guys, it's Nick and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be going back and starting completely over in GTA Online and go from being a poor loser to a rich king. If you guys like this video, I might make this into a series, but we'll just have to see what happens. Without any further delay, let's make our character. The goal for the character creation is to make the ugliest beast possible. I decided on his parents being these two crackheads, Ashley and Angel. What a wholesome couple. Anyways, after some tweaking, I decided on this look for a new friend, and I went with the name King Clorox, because if we're gonna be a king of anything, it better be some cleaning products. As soon as I spawn in, I walk down the sidewalk to get some cool shots and try to get a good look at King in his snazzy outfit. But immediately, not even a minute after spawning, I get gunned down by someone in a car. This just goes to show how toxic this game is. But hey, I might have done the same thing if I saw a level 1 player walking around the casino like a pimp when they don't even have a membership. After getting a membership to the casino and spinning the wheel for some RP, I decided to join a last team standing, as this is probably one of the most fun things to do as a low level player. I spawn into an RPG versus Insurgent lobby, one of the most classic games in GTA Online. After some waiting, the game starts and I start on the RPG side. About a minute and a half into the first round, a black insurgent comes out of nowhere and hits me spot on, and I plummet to the ground without even getting a single kill. In the next 10 seconds, my other 3 teammates also fall to the ground and die, and we sadly lost the round. The next round starts and I use an orange insurgent. I get shot right away, and just to be safe, I picked up a different vehicle. I head up the ramp and I'm going way too fast, but I land this pretty smooth landing on the other side. Now that's what I call epic gamer trick shot. Not too long after, I die once again with no kills. Luckily though, our team holds up and we win the round. Next round starts and I have a really close call, but I get my first kill. Not even 5 seconds after though, I get demolished. But hey, I got a kill, so I'll call it a win. Half a minute later, my other teammates die and we lose once again. Round 4 begins and I land another epic gamer MLG phase trick shot. I get hit by some rockets pretty quickly and die once more. These are not very promising beginnings, seeing as I have died every round, but hey, I haven't played the game in a while, so what? Anyways, we lose another round and it's not looking too good for our team. Round 5 starts and I hold out longer than most of my teammates, but I get cocky and move to the edge to shoot, only for someone to plow me with their insurgent off the edge. Soon after my final team dies, we lose the match. It's pretty discouraging, but whatever, the winning team only got like a couple thousand more bucks than us. Soon after, I decided to make some more cash and enter a sumo lobby. The game starts with only 2 people, and it's pretty competitive. The match starts pretty intense, and my opponent and I stare each other down. I speed away from the platform in a hurry to knock my opponent off the platform. We both miss each other and circle back around. He comes for me from the center and barely misses clipping me. I circle back around and spot him, sitting there on the edge, waiting. I speed right for him. Victory the only thought on my mind. Oh, well, that was easy. I win the match and earned a crisp 750 bucks. I don't waste time and enter another last team standing lobby, this one being RPGs versus XLS. Little did I know this would be the most toxic game of last man standing I had ever played. The match is a big one, starting with 21 people. I start on the XLS side, and I'm already seeing toxicity brewing. In the chat, this guy, we'll call him Walk, says in all caps, "I shit in pork to the pie's mouth." And I can tell this game was going to be a long one. On top of that, one of my teammates likes to shoot my car for some reason. I managed to get out of his way and continue on. Anyways, I get on the platform and fall into this sort of trap that has me slowly sinking to the ground. My opponents manage to destroy my car and I die. I start spectating this guy who we'll call Robert, and I don't notice it at the time, but he's using sticky bombs, which I think is illegal in this mode. Now, I don't know if he's hacking or anything, but don't worry, because soon later, the chat will let us know, and stuff's gonna go south real quick. Before the match ends, Pork to the Pie, who we'll just call Pork, just says this, which is kind of funny and made me laugh. I can already tell this dude is like under 10 years old and is getting really mad at Robert. We won the round pretty much because Robert and the opposing team was pissed, mainly Walk and Pork. Walk calls Robert out on cheating and tries to vote to kick him with the rest of his team. He really tries to get Robert kicked and begs to his team, which is kind of funny to watch and see how mad he gets. ODST questions Walk and Walk replies with, "He's hacking." Anyways, the next round starts and now I'm on rockets. This guy, who we'll call Alex, says in the chat he uses Grenades. Walk also gives some of his mind. He used Horn Boost and exploded me. And then Pork, just wanting to contribute, says this, which I will not say because YouTube guidelines. Meanwhile, on the platform, it's chaos. Rockets are flying everywhere, cars flying over our heads. I mean, it's just madness. I get hit by someone off the platform and die. We lose a round after some more teammates die, and Walk is still not done. He says, "You're such actual trash, Robert." I'm recording. He then says, "Enjoy your band, Robert." Which Robert replies with, "1v1 you bot, and I could still clap you either way with no God mode on." I decide that enough is enough, and I now say in the chat,
"It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?"
Alex then decides he is going to roast me on the highest degree. All of my insecurities in 3 simple words. If you haven't noticed, my name on here is It's Nick on Tuesday. And so Alex says, "Nick, it's Friday." I broke down in my room, crying on the floor. Alex had obliterated me, and I had no way of responding. I struggled back to my chair to finish the match. I had to keep his insults outside my head and in the game. The insults still stuck in my head, but as we continued, I channeled my anger into the game, and we came back. I drove off the platform and ran someone down with my car, and Walk was going insane in the chat. Soon after, ODST got the final kill, and we won the round. After the round, Walk was dominating the chat, butthurt that he had lost. Robert then said to Walk, "Stuff your strash either way, mine guy," and I nearly had a stroke while reading it. Walk then says to Robert this because he's a toxic 9-year-old. While this chat continues to hate on Robert, the next round had started. I soon found out that I was the last hope for my team, and everyone was still raging in chat. It was solely up to me now to save this team and secure a victory for ourselves. Eventually now, someone threw a Molotov at me, and I died. Once round 5 started, I pretty much died immediately, and after this point, I just gave up looking at chat because people started posting things like this, and it was just getting too toxic. I mean, this isn't 2011 in a Modern Warfare Xbox 360 party, this was 2020 PC. I didn't know this kind of stuff still happened. Anyways, we won the match, and sadly I was the only one who died on my team. The next round began, and right away I was nearly crushed by 2 bowling pins. I watched as the chaos unfolded around me, and I held up for a pretty good while, standing my ground. I had a super close call where someone had backed up into me, and I almost fell into one of the holes. Luckily, I landed on one of the big cylinder things. I saw my teammate die before my eyes, and once again, I was the last one left. While I was focused on shooting one guy, some car came flying out of nowhere and killed me. The next round started, and it was a pretty long time until I got cocky and decided to stay on the platform. I started to drive towards one guy to run him over, but before I could get to him, he killed me. Just a minute after, though, my final opponent died, and we had won the match. Through all the arguments and toxicity, we had persevered and won. I then played again with the same people because I wasn't done. We still had enough people to play, and even some more joined. It was fun to see how angry everyone got over a few extra bucks. Soon after, while in the lobby, I was looking at chat when Walk said, "It's Nick on Tuesday. Your character looks dope AF." Now this was a big deal for King. You see, King has been bullied all of his life for the way he looked, and now he was getting compliments. This greatly boosted King's ego, and his spirits were raised from the life of tormenting and teasing. Even though it was from a toxic 9-year-old butthurt gamer, it still felt pretty great to King. After this, something impossible happened. In all my years of gaming, I didn't think it could happen. Another person named Nick joined the lobby, but very soon after, he left. He must have seen King Clorox and just decided not to join. I will admit, King was quite intimidating. I mean, look at that acne. Anyways, the first round started and I had another close call. After that, I got a kill and then was run over. My teammate acted like an idiot and got himself killed, and we lost a round. Just to skip forward, I died some more, we lost some more rounds, we won some more rounds, and we won overall. I just didn't want to have to make you guys sit through some boring ass commentary, because let's be honest, no one wants to sit through that. When I spawned back in, I bought the cheapest garage and settled on the Gauntlet and the Baddie, as these would do nicely for my first vehicles. Anyways, that's pretty much it for now, guys, and I hope you liked the first episode. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.